Hi, welcome, dear student. Myself, Mr. Bhausaheb Dabade, your geography teacher. Student, last online lecture we were discuss about representation of geographical features. We already learned globe, maps, types of maps, then legends, elements of map, grid system, and the details information about maps and the representation of geographical features. Student, today we discuss about geography chapter number 2, landforms. First we discuss introduction part. The earth is a spherical in shape. The earth is also called blue planet. Earth is a part of solar system. There are 8 planets in the solar system, correct? But only Earth is also called blue planet. Why? Because water and oxygen, atmosphere, these activity available only Earth planet. So that's why Earth is also called blue planet. The sun is a stationary object in the sky. Sun is a permanent source of each and every planet. Sun is an energy source and stationary object. Landforms are natural features of the landscape, natural physical features of the earth's surface. Landform is a natural features, and these natural features developed by the natural activity. Understood? So one by one point we detail discuss. Landforms of the earth. Landforms are natural features of the landscape, natural physical features of the earth's surface. For example, ocean, glacier, plateaus, valley, hill, island. Okay, the surface of the earth is constantly changing. The change in surface is due to internal and external process on the basis of the source of the origin of the force which affect the crust can be divided into two broad categories: the endogenic force which act from within the body of the earth and exogenic force which react from above. The surface of the earth कॉन्स्टेंटली चेंजिंग. हमारे अर्थ सरफेस का जो पार्ट है वो एक जैसा नहीं है, वो हमेशा बदलता रहता है. क्यों? इसके पीछे दो रीज़न है. एक है एक्सोजेनिक फोर्स और दूसरा है एंडोजेनिक फोर्स. हमारे अर्थ पे बहुत सारे एक्टिविटी, डे बाय डे एक्टिविटी यहाँ पे चल रही है. इस वजह से लैंडफॉर्म भी चेंज होते हैं. लैंडफॉर्म क्या, कौन से लैंडफॉर्म है आपको पता चले स्टूडेंट? There are different landforms: plateaus, mountain, plain, hill, glacier, okay, valley, island, ocean. These are the examples of landform, and these all the landforms are constantly changing. There are two important process. Number one process, exogenic force. We detail study in exogenic force. Exogenic force or process, also called as external process of the denudation or destructional force, always originate from the atmosphere. These forces are continuously engaged in changing the face of the earth. River, wind, glacier, and sea waves are the chief external agent which change the landform through the process of gradation and degradation, aggravation and weathering. Student, mass movement, relief and structure of the earth's surface. These overall the landform rapidly change. The main process, exogenic process, means wind, water, ओके मतलब रेनफॉल, रिवर, ग्लेशियर, सी वेव्स. ये जो नेचुरल फैक्टर्स है ये हमारे माउंटेन को, लैंड सरफेस को क्या करते हैं, चेंज करते। सो दैट्स वाई द माउंटेन्स रीजन सॉइल रैपिडली इरोजन वेदरिंग प्रोसेस इज कंटिन्यूसली गोइंग ऑन। ये सोलर रेडिएशन की वजह से, रिवर के पानी की वजह से, ग्लेशियर की वजह से, विंड की वजह से माउंटेन पे, पहाड़ पे और लैंड सरफेस पे जो भी कुछ रॉक पार्टिकल से सॉइल है, ये वेदरिंग हो रहे, मतलब एक जगह से दूसरी जगह पे जा रहे। इसको बोला जाता है एक्सोजेनिक फोर्स। दिस फोर्स इज़ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर द चेंज फ्रॉम वन प्लेस टू अनदर प्लेस एंड मूवमेंट ऑफ मास, मतलब हमारी जो लैंड सरफेस है, ये लैंड सरफेस की सॉइल पार्टिकल्स में और रॉक पार्टिकल्स में चेंज करने का काम बहुत बड़े कर रहे हैं एक्सोजेनिक फोर्स। सेकेंड नंबर फोर्स, एंडोजेनिक फोर्स। The force coming from within the earth or taking place in the interior of the earth are called endogenic force. They work abruptly as well as slowly. They produce movement on the earth, crust, and often lead to either movement, mountain building, volcanic eruption, or earthquakes. Hence, they are also known as the earth movement. The landform can be divided into three main categories: mountains, plateaus, and plains. Student, एंडोजेनिक फोर्स मतलब ये अर्थ के इंटीरियर में काम करता है। वोल्केनो, अर्थक्वेक की वजह से हमारी लैंड क्या हो रही, डिस्टर्बेंस हो रही है। मतलब कुछ जगह पे माउंटेन बन रहे हैं, कुछ जगह पे वैली बन रही है, कुछ जगह पे प्लेटूज बन रहे हैं। ये सब इंडोजेनिक फोर्स की वजह से होता है। ये एक दिन में नहीं होता, हज़ारों साल लगते हैं। वोल्केनो, अर्थक्वेक ये पूरे के पूरे अर्थ के स्ट्रक्चर को क्या करते हैं, चेंज करते हैं। सो दीज टू फोर्सेस, एक्सोजेनिक फोर्स एंड इंडोजेनिक फोर्स, आर the constantly changing. The change in surface is due to these two important process, exogenic force and endogenic force. Understood? Next point, the mountain. A mountain is a mass of land considerably higher than the surrounding areas. Mountain का मतलब क्या है, पहाड़। अपने बाजू के एरिया से जिनकी हाइट ज़्यादा है सी लेवल से, उनको बोला जाता है माउंटेन। अ माउंटेन इज़ अ मास ऑफ लैंड considerably higher than the surrounding areas. It is generally more than 600 meters above the sea levels and has a narrow or conical peaks. Mountains are groups of very high hills forming long chains called ranges. Most of the mountains are formed of more than one chain parallel to each other. The Himalayas in the northern part of our country have three major ranges, the extending from west to east. Mountain, each and every big mountain, the some important parallel ranges. Example, Himalaya mountain. Look at the picture of the Himalaya mountain. There are three important parallel ranges. Understood? Mountains are found in many parts of the world. Can you name some of the mountains and give their location? आप लोगों को वर्ल्ड में बहुत सारे माउंटेन हैं, कोई माउंटेन का नेम आपको पता है, वो कौन सी जगह पे है? हिमालय माउंटेन लोकेटेड इन इंडिया, ओके। अरावली माउंटेन लोकेटेड इन इंडिया. माउंट किलिमंजारो located in Africa. Alps mountain, Rockies mountain located in USA, America. Understood? See the location of various mountains of the world. Identify them. You can see that a number of mountain systems spread out from the regions of Pamirkont in the Central Asia. All the mountains do not look alike. Some of them are very tall and have pointed peaks. They are called the young mountain. The Himalayas are an example of young mountains. Some mountains are low in height and their peaks are rounded. They are called the old mountains. The Aravalli is an example of old mountains. Student, there is basically two types of mountains. One is young mountain, young fold mountain, and another is old fold mountain. Okay, Himalaya mountain is an example of young fold mountain, and Aravalli is an example of old fold mountain. Understood? Next point, formation of mountains. Mountains are formed due to folding, faulting, and volcanic activities. There is a three important term फॉर्मेशन ऑफ माउंटेन्स. पर्वत और पहाड़ कैसे डेवलप होते हैं, उनकी एक्टिविटीज़ क्या है, प्रोसेस क्या है. फोल्डिंग मतलब कुछ माउंटेन फोल्डिंग माउंटेन है, कुछ फॉल्टिंग माउंटेन है, एंड कुछ माउंटेन है वोल्केनिक माउंटेन. Folding is a process that produce folds or bends in rocks due to compressional force. Okay, folding mountain, this is a process of folds, bends और rock. मतलब ये जो mountain है ये fold होते हैं, bend होते हैं. Faulting is a process that leads to the fracturing of rocks due to the stretching of rocks. Faulting की process मतलब fracture हो जाता है rocks में और ये mountain develop हो जाते हैं. Understood? Many mountains were formed as a result of earth tectonic plates smashing together. The earth crust is made of multiple tectonic plates that still move today as a result of geologic activity below the surface. When two tectonic plates converge, their edge can crumple kind of like an aluminum can does when you crush it. The result of these tectonic plates crumpling is huge slab or rocks being pushed up into the air. Student, formation of mountain, these three process is very important. One is folding process, second is faulting process, and third number is volcanic activity. For example, the Himalaya form when the Indo-Australian plate and the Eurasian plate collided. As one plate moved below the other, what is modern day India and Central Asia come together and were forced upwards creating fold mountains. हमारी इंडिया की जो प्लेट है, इंडियन सब कॉन्टिनेंट प्लेट, उनको बोला जाता है फोल्ड माउंटेन. ये एशिया का पार्ट पहले नहीं था, ये इंडो ऑस्ट्रेलियन प्लेट थी, ऑस्ट्रेलिया और अफ्रीका कॉन्टिनेंट के बीच में. लेकिन ये क्या हो गया, अपवर्ड्स में चली गई, एशिया कॉन्टिनेंट की तरफ चली गई और वहाँ पे फोल्ड माउंटेन डेवलप हुआ. माउंटेन का नेम है हिमालय माउंटेन. अंडरस्टूड? फॉर्मेशन ऑफ ब्लॉक माउंटेन. फॉर्मेशन ऑफ ब्लॉक माउंटेन. Block mountains are formed due to faulting in the ground surface. The faulting is caused by tensile and compressive force motored by endogenic force coming from within the earth. If there are two parallel faults, the crustal block between them may either rise to produce a horse block mountain or fall to produce a rift valley or a garben. Look at the image. फॉल्टिंग माउंटेन, ब्लॉक माउंटेन कैसे डेवलप हुए? जब फॉल्ट हो गया अर्थ सरफेस में, कुछ भाग नीचे चला गया, कुछ भाग ऊपर रह गया. जो नीचे गया उनको बोला जाता है गार्बेन, और जो पार्ट ऊपर आया उनको बोलते हैं हॉर्स्ट. सो दिस प्रोसेस फॉर्मेशन ऑफ ब्लॉक माउंटेन. ओसेज एंड ब्लैक फॉरेस्ट इन यूरोप, विंध्याच and Saputara of India, Sierra Nevada of United States are the some examples of block mountain. Understood? Next, formation of volcanic mountains. These mountains are also known as mountains of accumulation because these have been formed by the erosion and deposition of lava At that time, volcanic eruption, lava is thrown out and deposit around the crater to form mountains. Look at the picture. Underground volcano spread on the earth's surface and develop some conical type volcanic mountain. The process of volcanic mountains. Mount Kilimanjaro in Africa and Mount Fujiyama in Japan are the examples of volcanic mountain. Understood? So student, today we discuss landforms and the different landforms, exogenic force, endogenic force, the mountains and the different types of mountains and formation of mountain. Understood? So remaining part of the chapter we will discuss in next online lecture. So thank you. Take care.